Hello, this is John with Saul's message for Sunday, April 10th, 2016. Today he is showing us how to see the insanity of our present system of social interactions. Complete honesty disarms any assailant. Humanity is waiting impatiently to awaken. Yes, the vast majority remain unaware of this imminent and long-awaited event of enormous significance in the overall scheme of things. However, at a deeper level, where you can never forget that all are one, everyone knows that your awakening is imminent. Hence the impatience. Quite a paradox. Those of you who have been holding your light on high, light workers and light bearers, and those of you who have sensed that changes in the air, have been working full-time to bring it on. As you have been told, the tipping point has passed, the balance has shifted, and truly humanity's awakening is imminent. On the level of the illusion, where most of you live your daily lives working to pay the bills and support your families, the signs are not encouraging, as the mainstream media focuses incessantly on the conflicts, military, political, economic and social, that seem to be infecting and agitating every part of the world. As you have so often been told by so many wise old men, nothing is as it seems. And that is the truth, but only where the illusion is concerned. How could what you see bear any relation to reality? Reality is love, is God, is the source in which and from which all arises. In reality all is known, there are no mysteries. Love, God the Supreme Intelligence, embraces all unconditionally, without judgment of any kind, because all are created by God and are therefore in every way perfect. In the illusion, so much is hidden under the dark veil that appears to separate you from God, that it is impossible for the truth to be seen, because the whole purpose of the illusion is to separate, to conceal, to dissemble. Throughout your earthly lives you are, every single human, constantly receiving wake-up calls that you have until now chosen to ignore, to deny, or not to hear. Within the illusion, the nightmare or dream that you experience as reality, it is very inconvenient to hear the truth, and so you block it out. You have chosen to have rules of the game that enforce your sense of separation, bodies that are without a doubt separate and that experience their own individual pain and suffering alone and lost, and which seem to demand your silence. Don't rock the boat, don't make waves, don't ask, don't tell, as in the Hans Christian Andersen story, The Emperor's New Clothes. Now that willingness to support the system is crumbling because humanity is no longer willing to suffer in silence as a few individuals attempt to keep you enslaved. All the skeletons in humanity's collective cupboard of shame and dishonesty are tumbling out and can no longer be concealed. Everyone has at some time in their lives been dishonest and has then attempted to hide their shame. Shame is an aspect of judgment. It is a method of controlling people because there is no one who has not, in their own eyes, done something shameful. Shame enables and encourages blackmail, and the more powerful or influential the person who has something shameful to hide, the more effectively can they be blackmailed. Complete honesty forestalls blackmail, but fear forestalls complete honesty. It seems to be a catch-22 situation. It is not. Complete honesty disarms any assailant. Dishonesty, corruption, and undisclosed self-interests are weapons that can be used against you and often are at the most damaging moment. Within the illusion it seems that you can trust no one, but the game of separation that is the illusion is unreal. In reality, nothing is hidden. There are no skeletons in any cupboards because there are no cupboards. This is a terrifying thought to many who are caught up in the illusion and in the game it seems that they have to play, because to play successfully you have to dissemble, to lie, and to cheat. That is not your nature, and it feels extremely uncomfortable when you engage in those games. Nevertheless, everyone else seems to be playing by those rules, and so it seems that you have no choice. If you want to succeed, if you want to gain the rewards that the system offers, you have to cheat, surreptitiously. Now many are finally realizing that the rewards that the system offers are poisonous. If you cannot be true to yourselves, any rewards that you receive change almost instantly to ash in your mouths. You have betrayed yourselves to obtain them. For a while you can fool yourselves by seeking and winning further rewards, as those with whom you are supposedly cooperating, but who you are in fact cheating, do not obtain similar rewards. You have won, they have lost. What a clever and magnificent being you must be. Eventually you realize you have no friends, only enemies, and your separation is complete. It may appear that you have friends because you associate regularly with others who are equally driven to succeed and who seem to support you. But when you fail or can no longer provide the access to the power and influence that they crave, they dump you and move on. The illusion is a place where trust is regularly betrayed without a moment's thought, when the one betraying imagines that he will be in any way beneficiary as a result. The illusion is an insane and utterly unreal environment that brings enormous suffering to billions, as the leaders, plotters, and schemers, who are utterly devoted to their own egoic aggrandizement, walk roughshod over anyone who opposes them. You can see evidence of this all around you at every level of the hierarchies in which you move. Backstabbing is endemic. The good news is that people are waking up to the insanity that seems to rule their lives, and they are now choosing to cease playing these painful and dishonorable games. The old order is collapsing under the weight of its own depravity. When corruption has been flowing freely for long enough, as it now has, putrefaction ensues. The odor becomes unbearable and people move away. It is quickly realized that the odor is in fact quite localized, and that as the decay terminates, ash to ash, dust to dust, and the odor fades away, new beginnings arise, bringing in a new and far more open way that thrives on the harmony of cooperation. Humanity's awakening is a collective moving away from the endemic corruption of earlier times and into a new age of loving acceptance, in which people of different race, color, creed, and political and economic philosophies come together to understand one another's needs and then integrate their efforts to satisfy all of them, so that no one is disenfranchised or sidelined. As this new age grows and matures, love will guide all the peoples of the world in harmonious cooperation, like a vast choir and orchestra performing a heavenly composition in which everyone has an essential and irreplaceable part to play. Prepare yourselves to hear music like you have never heard before. Your joy and amazement will overwhelm you. With so very much love, Saul.